Alright, so before I show you how I would go about searching and selecting a great product to promote, let me just warn you about one of the most common mistakes that I see when people try to find a great product or any product to promote online. And to make sure that you avoid this mistake, I need to tell you a story about a military strategy, and also how knowing about the strategy can help you avoid this most common mistake that I see beginners make. Even I did it in the beginning. When I just started out, I did this mistake too, and it wasted a lot of my time in the beginning. So the mistake is that people keep searching for a product, maybe the perfect product to promote, but never actually picks one. So it's basically being indecisive, and it's a common mistake in many areas of life. I got you covered though with the checklist, so you can just download that and you can make sure that the product you are choosing is good, maybe even great. If you can check all of these boxes, and you can be confident that your product is great. But let me just ask you a question to make sure that you still don't make this mistake. Have you ever heard about search and destroy? It was basically a military strategy that was used mainly in the Vietnam War, and it was one of the main strategies during that time. The idea was all about inserting ground forces into hostile territory, search out the enemy, destroy the enemy, and then withdraw immediately afterwards. The whole idea about this mission was mainly the destroy part of it. You had to do the search in order to destroy, but the destroy was mainly the whole idea about this strategy. So this is the main focus, keep this in mind. And in addition to that, getting out alive is also a pretty part of the mission, right? So what does this have to do with finding a product to promote, you may ask? Actually nothing really, but if we compare the search and destroy to search and select, it's the same thing. We are going to be selecting or choosing or picking a product. Just keep this in mind. We have to do the search obviously, but it's all about selecting a product and moving to the next step. So with that being said, let's move on and let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. So I got my spreadsheet ready right here in case I find multiple products that I potentially want to promote. This is not really necessary to have, but in case you find a lot of products, it's good to jot them down somewhere, and this is a great place to do so. Now, I'm on the ClickBank marketplace. This is probably the easiest way to find products to promote in any niche. This is not necessarily where you find the best products to promote, because in my experience, the best products usually have their own affiliate program outside of ClickBank. If you are lucky to find those, which you can do via Google and anywhere else basically, but this is a great place to start if you haven't found a product to promote yet. So I'm on the ClickBank marketplace, and what you want to do when you are looking for a product to promote is ask yourself a few questions. Like, first of all, you probably got some kind of niche that you are interested in, and there's a lot of categories here on the left on ClickBank. So there's probably some of these that are more interesting than others. Maybe it's health and fitness, maybe it's games, maybe it is, I don't know, it can be anything that you like, For me, it's definitely this e-business and e-marketing, also known as online marketing, internet marketing, affiliate marketing. And this is how I started. I did not necessarily have any passions for, all of these other categories, but I did want to learn how to make money online, just like you are interested in, otherwise you wouldn't watch this video. So I started by going through products in this niche. And don't worry if you don't know nothing about it yet, because the good thing about going into this niche is that as you learn about new concepts, new ideas, new strategies, it's going to be very easy for you to create some content, which you also want to keep in mind whenever you pick a category. You want to be able to create content, you know, blog posts, videos, emails, stuff like that. So with that being said, I also want to ask myself if there is any products or any kind of products that I don't want to promote. So in my niche, the online marketing niche or affiliate marketing niche, it's common that there are these sales pages with the push button solutions that you can get rich overnight, and very hypey and scammy products. Unfortunately, I definitely don't want to promote a product like that. That goes without saying. And I also don't want to promote products that focus around SEO. So SEO, that's search engine optimization. A lot of products teach beginners how to create websites and how to get the websites ranked on Google, which I've personally tried to. When I started out in this industry, I actually started out with learning SEO, and it was just too complex, too slow to get results, too much work, and just basically too hard. I wasted my first 10 months just on, you know, learning about SEO, and I believe that SEO is not a beginner-friendly strategy. So I personally would not want to promote a product like that. So in the health and fitness niche, maybe you don't want to promote products that tell you you can just take a pill and be fit in 7 days or less. You know, that is unrealistic, and people can see through BS. Now, what I also do when I'm looking for a product is I'm not looking for a product to promote. I'm actually looking for a product to buy, because when you put that mindset on, it's gonna be much easier for you to actually find a product. You want to buy the product that you are promoting, because if you don't want to buy the product, and if you don't own the product, it's gonna come across in your message when you communicate with your emails of subscribers and your potential visitors. They can sense that you don't actually believe in the product yourself. So it's very important to be a product of the product. So if I were to look at a product, I would, as I did before, I went to e-business and e-marketing. I can also go to a more focused category like affiliate marketing, for example. And on ClickBank, all of these are products. There's a promote button for each product, and that's where you get your affiliate link. And you can just create a link, and here's your affiliate link. Now, I'm not gonna get into the link and all these kind of details. I'm just gonna tell you, what I would do when looking for a product on ClickBank. So on ClickBank, there's a different stats, as you can see right here. There is, let me just zoom in on this. So if we take this as an example, there is the average sale, average dollar amount per sale. That means for every customer that buys this through an affiliate, that affiliate is usually earning this amount of money per sale. And that is because there is a rebill, as you can see. So this little icon right here, that means that you get recurring commissions. The initial sale is only $37 that you will earn on the first sale, and if that person decides to upgrade to the monthly billing system, you earn additional income. It also looks like there are upsells. This is what this icon is, the Pitch Plus icon, as you can see, and these are good indications. Now, with that being said, listen up very carefully. you should not focus on these things when you just look for ClickBank. There's only two things you want to focus on when looking for products on ClickBank, and that is the sales page, which is right here. When I click this link, it takes me to the sales page. And in the description, if there is a link like this one, it's usually the link that takes you to the affiliate page for the product. And these two things are the only things that you want to look for when promoting or when looking for products to promote on ClickBank. Now on this page, I gave you a link to download the checklist that I made for you, and you want to print that out and have that in front of you. If you don't have a printer, you can also just use it on the computer. But take a look at the checklist. There's a checklist for the sales page, there's a checklist for the affiliate program, and there's a checklist for the product. So whenever you go through products, look at the title and remember, be in this mindset of what do I want to buy. So if you let's say, actually let me try to go into another niche. Just let's say I recently started working out actually, so let's say I want to go into this niche, because I haven't seen any of these sales pages, so this is going to be interesting for me too. So let's say I want to promote a product in this niche, and I'm looking for some kind of muscle building, video series or something like that that can help people who are just starting out, with learning how to gain muscle, what to eat, what to do in what exercises to do, and so on. So I would look at, let's see, unlock your hip flexors. Doesn't sound like what I'm looking for. Venus Factor Extreme. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So this is the sales page.
The speed of your metabolism determines if the food you eat is converted into energy and burned, or if it's converted into fat and...
So this product is obviously for people who want to lose weight. And if I were to go into this niche, I would not want to promote this product because it's the complete opposite of the product that I'm looking for, which in this case would be how to build muscle, how to put on muscle and bodybuilding and so on. So I would just immediately go out of this and move on. This is another fat loss product, not interested. 5 in 5s, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm also looking for products with an actual sales video, because personally I prefer buying from pages with sales videos, and sales videos are also proven to convert much better. Okay, just thought I want to put that out there. So let's take a look at this. Okay, so let's just dive deeper into this. Men's health, maybe. Okay, so there's a strength training category that may be better. Muscle strength and health. Jump manual. The body transformation blueprint. That sounds cool.
Hi, Sean Nalawani here, and I'm really glad you found your way to this free, interactive video presentation today, because I have a ton of extremely valuable muscle building and fat burning information to share with you. Information based on the most recent, advanced scientific research in the areas of proper training, nutrition, and supplementation.
All right, so take a look at the checklist that I just gave you. In my case, what I'm getting from this video is that the sales page, I do have a positive first impression of the sales page. So that means that I can check this one off. And also the next one, which says, does the sales page get your attention? I would say it does. Does it look credible? I think it does. Is it persuasive? I would have to watch more, but so far so good. I'm also gonna watch this through and pay attention to if it, you know, address the concerns of the market, and so on and so forth. You can just go through the checklist, and this looks like, you know, something that has to do with muscle building. I see it's all about free interactive video presentation. That's probably this one. And I'm guessing that in X amount of minutes there's gonna be a pop-up button right here where you can buy the product. So let's go back to ClickBank. I just noticed this, however. So I really hate these pop-ups. The reason is that whenever a sales page has a pop-up like this, usually if I were to enter my email in right here, that goes to the product creator, and that product creator gets the email, and may or may not actually get the credit for the sale if that person later decides to buy the product. You know, some vendors unfortunately try to you know, leverage off of your efforts, unfortunately. So I really don't like this pop-up. Now, maybe I may be able to get the credit for this. Let's check the affiliate page. So usually in the description there's a link like right here that goes to an affiliate page. There's nothing here, but I did see a link down here, affiliates. So this is for the affiliates. So if you look at the checklist that you printed out, there's an affiliate program checklist. The first one is, does it pay at least 40% commissions? It pays 75%, so I can check that off. Does it have upsells and all recurring commissions? Let's take a look if it does. I'm not seeing anything here, but I can go to ClickBank and I can see that it does have a recurring billing option, and it does have an upsell. But the initial sale, which I see right here, is the exact same amount as this one. So that usually means that people who buy this product don't really upgrade or don't really buy anything else. So that's not always a good, that's not usually a good sign, but you know, it could be that the affiliates promoting this product just, you know, don't know what they're doing. So I won't go into what this is, because this is for a whole nother video. You should not really care too much about this. So I'm just gonna leave it out there. The only thing you wanna look for is the sales video, and you wanna watch the video. You wanna check the checklist that I gave you. And if you personally feel like you wanna buy the product, go ahead and buy the product, go through it, see if it's something that you can learn from, if it's something that you think is a great product, basically. And if you think it's a great product, guess what? It's gonna be so much easier for you to actually promote the product.
that 95% of fitness experts are completely oblivious to and will never tell you about.
So let's just say that, you know, I don't know if I want to promote this product. It's definitely interesting, but I don't like, there's two things I don't like about this. First of all, it does not really, you know, it does not look like people are buying the upsells and the recurring billing. That's one thing. The other thing was the pop-up that showed up. That means usually that whenever I send people or traffic to the sales page, if people are presented with the pop-up and if they enter in the email, that may mean that, you know, the product owner is just taking that lead, and I may not be, you know, getting the commission if that person decides to buy the product, unfortunately. So you know, I'll keep it in the checklist and or in the spreadsheet, and you know, I'll see if there's anything else that's interesting. So I'll also just put down the information on my spreadsheet. And on this affiliate page, as you can see, there are some tools that I can use right here, which is a great thing. Let's see, it's basically articles, so that's cool. But let me just get back to that in another time, and I can put like a note. Meh. All right, so close this, and I can just go through muscle gaining secrets. Not earning a lot on this, but there's also not a lot of gravity, so this is not really accurate necessarily. If there's a gravity below 0, this is usually not accurate. Let's see. Nah. Sometimes I like to sort by average sale, as you can see. Okay, here's a tip for you. Okay, so if you're looking at the average sale and it's really high and you think that this is the best product ever, just take a look at the gravity first. If it's low, as I said, if it's below 20, it's usually not always accurate. But when it's below 5 and when it's almost close to 0, that usually means that an affiliate bought the product through his own link, which you can get your ClickBank account banned for, and he's just, you know, been, you know, getting this average sale up because he's the only affiliate. So yeah, I don't know. So I'll just disregard this. This doesn't matter. And I'm gonna check the sales page. Body by Boyle online. Okay. The sales video isn't even playing automatically, so that's not a good sign. It should definitely do that. I'm not feeling this, so it's not. The first impression of this page is not really good for me. There's also all these other kinds of distractions, so that's definitely not a good page. Definitely not a good page. This number is completely screwed. This is not accurate. So let's move on. Beta no nonsense muscle building. Slow website. Very slow website. I don't want to bother with that. I mean, it could also just be my internet connection. Anyway, let's go down the products. Not digging this. Okay, so let's say you're looking at products on ClickBank and you're not really digging the products. What I also like to do is go to Google and I would type in my niche and then affiliate program. So for example, I don't know, bodybuilding affiliate program. Bodybuilding.com. No, I don't want to sell physical products. Let's take a look at this. Just a blog post. Okay. So I don't know what the product is. Online store. Okay, online physical products. I'm not interested in selling that. Too low commissions. Let's take a look at this. Oh, okay. I actually know this product. I actually know this product, at least I know their YouTube channel. I've watched a lot of videos on the YouTube channel. Not the newest ones. There was a guy called Mike Chang, which he had the best videos. And this is, he was the creator of this six-pack shortcuts until he sold the company, unfortunately. But if they have an affiliate program, that would be interesting. So let's take a look at this. Affiliates. Become an affiliate. Sign up now. Let's try that. Affiliates. Okay. So I'm just gonna fill this out and maybe I'll get access to the inside, maybe not. We'll take it from there. Okay, so my application is currently being reviewed. So I'm guessing that I can't log in right now. But you know, I know that product. I haven't bought that product that I'm looking at right now. I can't log in, as you can see. But you know, since I know the product, I would definitely buy this product and I would go through it and I would see if it were any good. So I'd probably go to sixpackshortcuts.com. Oh, okay, let's see if I can find it. And I would definitely buy the product, and I would go through it. I would watch all the training videos. I would maybe even take notes as I go through the videos. And I'm guessing this is the sales page. And this is actually a good. This is actually a good sales video so far. If you know who that is, you know he makes a lot of prank YouTube videos, so you know it's also entertaining to watch.
So I guess I can get your company. You agree to that? Yeah. So I think you need to give me your number.
Damn, now that's smooth. Anybody says they like the man or the dad bod, they're lying.
Exactly.
So if I were to go into this niche, I would just obviously watch the training video and definitely buy the product and go through the product. And yeah, I would obviously also check out the affiliates page to make sure that I'm earning enough commissions, at least 40%. I would also make sure that the product have upsells or and recurring commissions. And I would just make sure that as many of these points on this checklist could be checked off. All right. So ultimately you want to go for every single box. If you can, you know, check off every single box, you know, you have a great product to promote, and you can move on to the next step after you have chosen a product to promote. So I hope this makes sense to you. You can always start out with ClickBank, see if there's any good products. You can jot down potential products on the spreadsheet that I gave you, and you don't have to use this, but if you find good products, that's a great way to keep track. And if you don't find anything on ClickBank, just do a Google search. And as you can see, I just found a great product. Maybe, I don't know if it's great, but I'm gonna, if I were to go into this niche, I would definitely go through the product, buy the product, check it out. And if I like the product, great. Then I just want to make sure that the affiliate program is great. And obviously I had already checked out the sales page beforehand. And then we can move to the next step. And on this checklist that I gave you, as you can see, I have a link on that paper, on that checklist. And that's a video that I recorded for you, that I'm going to explain you everything what you want to do moving forward. So what you definitely don't want to do, and also what you need to do if you want to stand out from the competition and maximize your sales overall. So you can check that out when you have found the product, or you can also just check it out if you're curious, as I am. I kind of want to see what's ahead of the next step. So with that being said, I hope this video made sense to you. And if you haven't already, go ahead and download your spreadsheet, go ahead and download the checklist, print it out, go to ClickBank, or even you can also start with Google, doesn't really matter, and just have fun. Go through the process, search and select, keep your eyes on the prize, which is the selection part of this, and just find a product as fast as possible. You shouldn't hurry, but you should go and buy a product and go through it as soon as you feel that it's something that you want to buy. And if you go through the product and you like it, well, there's not really a reason to continue searching, because you've already found something good. So just keep in mind that you want to select the product, don't want to search everything, it's not necessary, and basically just have fun with it. So I hope this video made sense. Go ahead and do those things right now. Get your checklist, get your pen, get going, and find a great product. All right. And when you've done so, you can go to the next step, which I've laid out on the checklist. I'll also be sending out emails with the next steps in a couple of days. So with that being said, thanks for your attention. Thanks for watching this video to the end. That means you're serious and you're already ahead of like 80% of marketers out there who doesn't actually take action, but you do. So I'm very excited on your behalf. With that being said, go out, find a product to promote, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.